It is now 5 to 10. We have been up since about 8:30. Eloise has had a bottle and she's now napping on Dan. I have done a bottle wash and the washing up from our breakfast, and we're just chilling for a bit before we need to go and run some errands. So I sold my breast pump because I'm not breastfeeding anymore, and I need to drop that off at the post office. And like I said, Dan's got a new job, so he needs to pop to his old workplace and pick up his tools and his boots, and hand back his uniform. So I think we're going to do a round trip, kill 20 birds with one stone today, and run all of our errands so that we don't need to keep going out and about. So yeah, for now we're just going to chill. Might have a little bit of a tidy up. I've got a big pile of stuff down there behind the laundry basket, which is some bits that I will be selling. So I've got like a manual breast pump, an electric one, I've got some cloth nappies and stuff that we don't really reach for, so I thought there's no point in having them in our stash. So what I can do is I can sell them and then get some of the brands that we do reach for, if that makes sense. So yeah, we're getting rid of that stuff. I've got some nappies to stuff, and yeah, so I'll catch up with you in a bit. I'm in the car. So one of our errands was obviously to go to the post office, and I forgot the parcels. So our round trip is now sorry, Eloise is in the back. So our round trip is now not a round trip. So I'm currently at Dan's work. Eloise is crying because the car's not moving. Typical baby. He's just going in to hand in all of his bits and take his boots and his tools and stuff, and then we're gonna have to go home. I'm gonna get the parcels, and then Dan and Eloise are just gonna stay at home, and I'm gonna run to the post office quickly because yeah, Dan wanted to go to B&M to get some concrete to make a stand for our washing line. However, the queue was really long, so he's decided that he's just going to wait until all of this is blown over and then just go when you don't have to queue outside the shops, if you know what I mean, because today is not the warmest day either. So I will have a catch up with you when we are back and I've gone to the post office and been back again. I am home now. I went to the post office. There was a little bit of a queue outside, which is understandable. Sent off the bits I needed to send off, got me and Dan a little snack. I'm home. There is some nappies on their pre-wash at the moment, and it is a cover change day. So I have taken Eloise's sheet off and changed it for a pink one, and I'm just going to strip our bed down when Smudge decides to finish her bath. There you go. Yeah, and then I'll see what I can get up to. So because it is a lovely day, I've decided to take a couple of sets of curtains down at once. So I've taken the ones off this window and the ones off the double doors, and I'm just going to spray them with some stain remover outside because when our aircon broke just before Christmas, there was nothing to dry out the air, and because it was cold we had to use the tumble dryer to relieve the laundry out, and because there was like no dehumidifier.
That's not a hedgehog.
Yeah, fluff. There was no dehumidifier in our van, so they've got a little bit of mould on the bottom of them, but I'm going to spray them, leave them in the sun for a bit while the other laundry's doing, and then whack them in the washing machine, and hopefully that will get them off. If it doesn't, at least I know that they're clean, so hopefully it does though. And then once I've sprayed them and left them in the sun, I am going to go and clean and hoover the inside of mine and Dan's cars, and then once I've done that, he is going to wash them, so we'll take you along with us. I'm hoping that the sun will now do its thing. I've treated them with some pre-wash stain remover. I'm hoping that the sun's going to bleach them a little bit before I put them in for a wash. The nappies are on a hot wash, so that's about an hour at the minute. I think there's about an hour left. Yeah, just under an hour left. So if I leave them out in the sun for an hour, fingers crossed the sun will do something. And now it's time to do the cars. I've got all of my supplies. I've got some instant valet. My brother gave me this a while ago, but I haven't used it for this seats because this dum-dum took a crumpet on the way to work and put it on my seat, and the butter seeped through into the seat and I've got a grease mark, so I'm hoping that this will lift it. It just says shake the can, spray it on to the seats and the door panels, leave it for 30 seconds, then wipe it off with a damp cloth, which I've got, and then hoover it. So I'm hoping that will work. I have got some car interior wipes, but I've got some anti-back wipes as well to do the steering wheel, because obviously like we go shopping and then we get into the car and use it, so I'm going to disinfect them. And then I've got my hoover. For anyone who's wondering, I've actually got the Vax Blade 2 Max. It's like the handheld hoover, and it comes with like loads of attachments, like a pet head and everything. Dan actually got me this for Christmas, and I was absolutely buzzing. I was literally like a little child, so excited to get my new hoover, because we had a Henry before, and obviously 1, that was corded, 2, I was heavily pregnant and it was very heavy, and 3, I just didn't think it had the suction that this does. So he kindly bought me this as my Christmas present, and yeah, so that's all of everything that I'm going to use to clean the car. So let's get do it. My car, I have you propped up on the dashboard at the moment while I clean and wipe things down. I'm probably going to do it as a time lapse because it's probably going to take me a while, but I'm going to start off with hoovering the mats and the floors and the seats and everything, and then I'll get into like wiping everything down. This is a grease stain that I was on about, and I'm going to see if this instant valet will get it off. So shake the can and then spray it on. This shit foams up. Like, I'm not being funny, but look at this. This is great. See, it's not going over the grease stain. It's disappearing real quick. It's messy. Really messy. I'm hoping it will just lift it up. Look at that. Oh, I'm going to have to clean it again. Right, let's have a look. Got to wait for it to set in a bit, and while it does that, I'm just going to wipe this middle bit, because otherwise it's going to have all of this stuff all over it. So there we go. I've wiped all the plastic off so that it's right. So this bit's all good. Just wipe all that off. And now we'll see if it gets rid of that grease. Hey, look at that. It's done an okay job, you know. Maybe wait until it dries a bit more. I'm hoping that it will just come right up. We'll have to wait and see. I took a little break from doing the cars, so I did the inside of mine, and then my iPad was dying and my Hoover was dying, so I popped the Hoover on charge, and then Dan did a quick wash of the cars, both of them, then popped my iPad on charge. So now I'm going to go and do the inside of his. So I've washed, all the laundry is on the line over there. And the curtains, I washed them. The stains didn't all come out, but they do look better, and at least now I know they're clean, but they're all drying as well. Eloise had a little nap on the walk, and we passed my brothers and said hello over the decking, and now we've got the door open, just letting some air into the place. I'm going to go and do Dan's car, and then it will be by the time I'm finished. Well, it's 20 to 5 now, so it'll probably be about just after 5 by the time I'm finished. So I'm in Dan's car now. He has got some really weird things. He's got half of his suit, an empty pack of jelly tots. He's got his smart shoes. I don't know what he keeps in his car, so I'm going to give it a clean. I cleaned Dan's car, and then it wasn't until after I'd finished that I'd realised that I wasn't even recording. But he's got a clean car, so that's all good. It is now nearly 6 o'clock and I need to start dinner. We're basically having like a little mini roast today. We've got roast pork with some veg, so I'm going to do that. Dinner is in the oven. We have got roast pork with honey roasted carrots, roast potatoes, peas, broccoli and sweet potato mash. So basically like a mini midweek roast. So yeah, when it is done we're going to eat it. I'm very, very warm. I look bright red because I've been cooking and the oven is hot. We're not gonna cook it. We're gonna eat it. And then I need to pop outside and get some laundry in and then give Eloise a bath. So I'll catch up with you after we've given her a bath. So I'm really sorry I didn't finish yesterday's vlog. Eloise was being a little bit grumpy and clingy last night. So we were just giving her cuddles. We had our dinner. It was amazing. We gave her a bath. She was being grumpy. Gave her cuddles and a bottle and she was still being grumpy. She didn't go down until after 10 o'clock. Then after that we played Monopoly and a game called Rummy Cub. Some of you might have heard of it, some of you might not. It's like a numbers game. It's basically, you know when you play Rummy with your cards, it's similar to that, but it's like tiles and you can like move the board around. It's really, really fun. But yeah, so it's now the morning and this is gonna go into another vlog now. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.